I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Hello! Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This is West of Nowhere, and I'm Levi.
And I'm Shane, and I'm gonna do the Home and Auto Bundle Extrava Save-a-thon.
Yeah, that's what that was. So when you said that to me, I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck that is. And then I was like, I saw the commercial, and I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about that one time. And then I had a thought about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie, you know, where fucking Zapod's like screaming about Humakavula, Humakavula, and Arthur's like, oh, so that's Humakavula. I thought he was just swearing. So I finally bridged the gap,
Right?
Figured that out. So I'm here now. I get it. That's me laughing about
You're not
it.
funny. And you should
Okay.
feel bad.
Pull the fucking film of me making you laugh a billion times.
I'm only smiling because so I don't get fined, you know?
Okay, fucking Skittles, calm down. Goddamn Marshawn Lynch in this bitch. Speaking of people who are being fined, what about the people who are giving us their money?
Oh, yeah. We want to thank Adam Pacino, Tony Burgess, Miles Glenn, Sam Norton, Colby Jordan, Jade Birch, Natalie Tacarante, Mark Stadler, and I just don't have a good Colton Zammersla, sound.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah,
You
I just
okay?
can't think of one. Like it's,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
brain's not working. Got it. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
right?
How was your weekend? How upset was Nat that the Steelers got the shit kicked out of them?
Dude, honestly, I felt like this wild card weekend was
Just lopsided as fuck.
yeah. Like it wasn't fun to watch the Bills just fucking destroy.
Trounce the fucking Patriots.
Yeah. Honestly, the only good game this weekend was the Cowboys 49ers game.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was pretty good because it went down to the wire.
yeah, but they made the dumbest mistake. Like he just didn't spike the ball fast enough, like an idiot.
Well, so they made a dumb call on the whole. Like they're like, yeah, we only have 13 seconds left. Let's do a run up the middle.
Oh yeah.
Slide, and then you have to, because by rule, you have to wait for the umpire to come and set the ball.
Yeah.
But he handed the ball to his center instead of to the ref.
Of course.
And yeah, so he fucked up. I was reading somewhere that I don't know if it's in all of Super Bowl history or if it's just in a long time, but the Bills just annihilation of the Patriots is the first or the first in a long time perfect offensive game. Because every time they had the ball, they scored.
Yeah.
They didn't punt at all, which is amazing. Like, it's hard to do anytime, let alone when the Patriots defense is ranked 5th in the country, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't play like it, but they're supposed to be good. Little Bill Belichick's mullet-wearing son out there looking like Joe Dirt.
Fun fact, so the Bills this season have the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
None of them made it to the Pro. None of them got Pro Bowl selected.
Well, that's not
Which
good.
is weird because if your defense is the best in the league, you'd think that at least the key people, like the captains of the fucking defense would got Pro Bowl selected.
Like the major playmakers.
Yeah. That's wild.
I can't even name anybody on their defense, though. Is that weird?
No, because I can't either.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I can barely name the players on the Saints. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I never got super into it. I just like the team. I don't know. I've never been like, dude,
Yeah.
the left tackle's name is somebody something.
Oh, really? You like the Saints? Well, who was the backup quarterback in their 1983 season?
Right? Those people are,
And what was his first girlfriend's name, and where did they first kiss?
right. People like that have a problem.
I don't fucking know. Yeah. Like, I know some facts about stuff, but I don't ever, like, aggressively assault people with it. Except for that one time during Westbine trivia, but I was belligerent.
God.
One time, so. Man, that video's still on our YouTube, so, or not our YouTube, our Facebook. So if you ever get bored, I don't remember what episode it was, but just watch.
I'm pretty sure the episode's called "Levi Will Drink to That."
Oh yeah,
because
the live wouldn't have been called that.
Oh
though.
yeah, I don't know what the live one was called.
Yeah.
We should, you know, what we should do. We should just do a whole string of episodes where we just react. We like react to what the hell we're talking about in the videos.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun, dude. Yeah, that was a shit show. I just remember you like muting me, but I was like, "You're dumb," because I'm the one streaming this, so the people watching can still fucking hear me.
Dude, you were going insane.
My neighbors could probably hear me.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I like doing good, you know. I guess.
I like doing good.
I like being cool. Yeah. No, it was pretty lopsided for the wild card games. The only ones I watched was the Dallas and the I watched part of the Bills one, but the Dallas one's the only one I watched fully, so which is good because that was like the best one to watch all the way through.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. You know what I did today that I haven't done in a long time?
I don't know. Beat off.
No.
Oh.
No. I actually got to work on something. I had to replace watch out, I had to replace a spark plug, but like I haven't done anything like that in so long. I forgot how much fun it was just to take shit apart. And I got all excited. I was like, now what do I get to do? It's like nothing else is broken. Fuck.
You know, now you got to change the hydraulic fluid in your car, you know? That'll really take you back.
All of it. Yeah. Oh man. This was before my 137 days, but when I was in Fallon, I had to go change a servo on the trailing edge flap and didn't get the hydraulic lines tightened all the way on there on one of them, and it just, when we started it up, just painted the fucking vertical stab just red. Just sprayed all over, and I was on top of the plane, so I got quite a bit on me too. And then we had to do an emergency wash, which is just washing it, but an unscheduled one. Yeah. So they called it an emergency. I was like, you guys need to calm down. It's not that serious. We don't chalk it up to battle damage too. Like, let's relax. But the guy, he was an augment that we got, and he's super laid back. So we finished. I was washing it, and then he sprayed me with the hose while I was like up there scrubbing on the thing.
Yeah.
And then he let me go home for the day. So I was like, well, that's pretty cool. But yeah. Every now and then when I'm on the forklifts at work, I can smell the hydraulic fluid on them. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. That's my shit, son. So we were talking after the show last week, and I was reading you these crazy messages that this guy sent, so they're comments on a YouTube video, and I thought that maybe I just pissed one particular guy off, but looking at his fucking comments, he's just pissed off about everything. He's like literally replying to every single person he had an issue with what they were saying.
Yeah.
And just saying most crazy shit. So the video was for the VH1 Rock Honors for Kiss,
Yeah.
and Rob Zombie slash Tommy Lee, Gilby Clarke, and Scott Ian plus Ace Frehley played "Gods of Thunder," which is a Kiss song, right?
Yeah.
And this is in 2006. And one of the comments, I think it's the top comment, this guy said, "The only thing I could think of while watching this was how much Dimebag would have loved to have been there," which Dimebag Darrell, big Kiss fan, died in 2004, right?
Yeah.
So, like, fucking almost, right? Like that. And I was like, oh, great. Now I'm sad. So I commented. It's like, cool. Now I'm crying listening to this. Hope you're happy. And when I got the notification that somebody replied to this comment, I was like, oh, okay, somebody probably, like, feeling the same kind of way or whatever. Or, like, or maybe calling me a pussy. I don't know. Like, something along that lines. But I did not expect what this guy was about to lay down. He said, first of all, his name is Hippie Shredder, so you know he's cool.
He shreds hippies.
Might as well be Poon Shredder. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. I think if his name was Poon Shredder, it would be worse.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because Hippie Shredder, whatever. It's just like he's clearly
edgy as fuck.
But
Yeah.
Poon Shredder implies he is a little rapey. I feel like.
So, to start with, the guy doesn't have any videos or nothing, but he's got a picture of himself as his profile picture, and he's like a metalhead from the, I don't know. He's got to be at least 50, looks like. So, that's the kind of guy that's making this comment. So his response to me going, "Cool, I'm crying now. Hope you're happy," is, "I'm happy the only guy out there with any true talent for decades and decades was and will always be Ace Frehley." He says, "What the fuck was that slash clown?" And then PMAYING. I'm assuming playing, but it says playing, so running out on the mid stage like he mattered or something. Because who thinks Slash is cool? Fucking nobody. I'll tell you that. Nobody thinks he's cool, right? I would have told Ace to axe, but 2 is T.I. So T.I. axe everyone you got up there and replace them with talented musicians like Tony Iommi, which he fucking... Tony Iommi is the original guitar player for Black Sabbath. Yeah. He fucking butchered how he spells that name, so... Geezer Butler, actually, and then he always capitalizes Ace. So, I imagine it actually, Ace! You know, would have been better off using the band he is touring with under Alice Cooper. Talented, and no, my shit don't stink attitude. So the band has a, my shit, or they don't have a, no, my shit don't stink attitude, I think. I kind of hope he just, like, went off and was talking about himself for a second, but who knows. I seen Ace, so in late IOs, maybe 90, 91, the latest. Seen him at the Commodore in Vancouver, and he was top noche, Notche. The guys that were doing God of Thunder, why Ace picked them, it was a industry move. The only guy that was there and should have been was Scott Ian, which Scott Ian's there too. But it's funny because at the beginning he's like, Ace is the only talented one and he's always be there. And then at the end he's like, Scott Ian should also be there. And I said, that's a lot of words that I'm not going to read. Your comprehension and grammar skills are not good at all. And I got him again. Yours are. You don't even know and KNIW the difference between mainstream crow, CRAO, and real metal bands. Listen up, kid. I was lustening. I was lustening to Kiss when they came oit in the 70s. OYT. Nice. So I do know exactly what I'm saying. Well, you might know what you're saying, but nobody fucking else does. all these, which THISE, guys were either T-O, young when Kiz, with two Z's, cool, was great or not even born for probably all of them. So I know why Ace picked that lineup. It was a industry maneuver because he is currently touring Open EG for Alice Cooper. Ace wants to headline his own tours. He has put more than time enough. I seen him solo in 88, 89. So when did you see Kiz, or better yet, Ace solo, huh, kid? And then he didn't even wait, and this is the biggest one. All right, so buckle up. Because I didn't even reply, and he's like, I got this. So you don't need to inform me you know nothing about talent. You're probably 30s junior, and let me guess, Pantera Clowns was your favorite band. Wrong. They were and are untalented hacks. Well, fucking half of them are dead, so fair. Just admit that you were not alive when Kiz came out. I'm not a Kiz fan because no Ace, I'm not interested. Kind of seems like he wants to bang Ace freely. I could be wrong. He picked the wrong song. Slash had no business doing what he did by not playing the song right and pulling off his little gay dance in the center stage. I've seen Ace solo in 88, maybe 89, which he fucking said that in the previous comment. When he was drinking and drugging, he still put on a great show and didn't fuck up ever. I'm sure you're not aware of the facts about Ace and Kiz. Ace quit the band 3 times. You know why the Jewish guys never kicked him out? Do you? Oh boy, buckle up. They never kicked him out because he never showed up late and always played perfect. Doesn't matter that he's drinking and drugging. He never screwed up. I hope he sues their asses off for using their manager as Ace, using the makeup he invented and wearing similar suits Ace's mom made for him. Also, that guy played songs Ace wrote and sang. So did Kiz's manager on the bullshit farewell tour. I don't get it. He's just describing how a band works. Like, oh, a band has a fucking thing that they stick to, and then one guy leaves, and they keep doing that? fucking weirdo. Check your facts. I never even fucking said anything. He's just arguing with himself. Ace didn't have any real alliance with any of those guys. Wrong song, wrong lineup. He should have listened, or he should have used the lineup he is touring with now, opening for Alice Cooper, which he already fucking talked about. Then his industry maneuver again. Should have done Shock Me with a solo at the end, which Ace had a solo in the middle of this song too, so I don't get what this guy's fucking issue is. Instead of having a bunch of has-been rockers that were trying to show him up. Did you not listen to that version of God of Thunder? If you did, then you don't really know the song very well. What version? I've listened to all of the versions because I like the song. I like different. I don't know. I was born into music as my dad was in a Rick band. He was in a Rick band. Now I'm just imagining his dad singing Get Swifty. Oh, jeez. And opened for Led Zeppelin, Janis Joplin, Grateful Dead, Paul Revere and the Raiders. Oh, I think he means Paul Revere. And Goose Who. Not Guess Who. Goose. Jesus Christ. If none of these bands you don't know, it's because you're very young. Wrong, you're. I was way ahead of the guys on stage with Ace. Seen Guns and Losers the first time they played here, opening for the Cult. They had teased out their hair and a dumb top hat. All of them, or just one guy? My buddy and I spit on top hat clown. Well, that's illegal, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They were mad, and we stood there. We stood there laughing at them. I seen Motley Crue the first time. What the fuck? It's just tangential, just going off about all these people that he has seen. And then at the end, okay.
He sounds lonely.
Yeah. Well, he has like 20 comments in here. Oh, here we go. So, see, it was just after they kicked Mustang out. He's talking about how he saw Metallica. I know about rock, metal, real metal, punk, and old school hardcore. Okay. I know my shit, kid. Read some SUM books and get your facts straight. That clear enough for your simple brain? I'm a musician guitarist. I know right away when something is wrong. Okay. The fact that he just kept going, get your facts together, when all I said was, man, I'm crying because you brought up Dimebag Darrell not being able to be there at this performance. He's like, oh, you don't know shit about music, bitch. I know music. I'm music guitarist. I seen all of Kiss, and I only have 12 pictures of Ace Frehley's bulge on my wall that I lick every morning. Fucking hell. So, you know, so that was my entertainment for the week, is just when he would just randomly decide that he's going to comment again. Like I said, he's got like fucking 20 comments talking at just everybody who replied to this comment. Like,
you
needs a fucking hobby.
You need to reply to it and ask him about what facts that you need to get straight, and then just let it go. And see how long you can just like ag him on.
Yeah, so that was pretty fun. Anyway, on to the real important things this week.
Yeah.
So, old Ghislane Maxwell is set to reveal identity of 8 John Does that were listed in her case. So, while she was in trial, they kept referring to 8 different John Does, and those John Does had been, like, they know who they are.
Yeah.
And they have lawyers who are involved in trying to keep their names down, right? Mm-hmm. And there's been a big push, naturally so, to reveal some of these names. And so the old Maxwell's camp is like, we're not even going to fight the release of the names. Fucking let them rip. So she ends up dying. It doesn't really matter because...
Wait, she died?
No. I said if.
Oh, okay.
If. Get your facts, Ace Frehley. So I said if she ends up pulling an Epstein.
Yeah.
I think enough people actually have the information that it doesn't matter if she does or not, because basically her lawyers are the ones that are like, yeah, we don't care. Fucking release it, whatever.
Yeah.
Right now. So we'll keep an eye on that. Be pretty interesting. You know who Sinead O'Connor is, right?
That name doesn't sound familiar at all.
Nothing compares to you. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know that lady?
No.
Bald lady sings that song, Nothing Compares to You. She ripped the Pope's picture on SNL.
I guess not.
In the 90s? Okay, well, anyway, if you're listening and you're like, fuck yeah, I know exactly who that is. So she's been hospitalized, and she got admitted to the hospital 1 week after her 17-year-old son killed himself.
Oof.
So, yeah, she was posting some crazy shit on Twitter. So, she's like a really good singer, but really politically activated too, because in the 90s whenever the fuck she did that on SNL. She was one of the, musical guests, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And at the end of one of her songs, she took out a picture of Pope John Paul, who was the Pope at the time, and ripped it up and said, "Fight the real enemy." And basically she was protesting,
Yeah.
the cool stuff that the Catholic Church does, like hiding molesters in their system and stuff. And everybody's like, "Oh, you piece of shit. Guess you hate Jesus, huh? Cool." And like she got fucking death threats and shit. And nobody gave a fuck what she was doing it for. They're like, "Oh, that's blasphemy right there." I mean, you're just gonna rip the Pope picture while the Pope is helping cover up a bunch of child molesters and moving them around and shit?
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? You monster! Yeah, so that's hopefully she gets help she needs, but also, I don't know. It kind of seems like she doesn't want it, in like a weird way.
Why?
Like her tweets, well, because like I think that's her only son too, and so he killed himself, and she's like, "There's no point in me going on anymore." Like that was like some of her tweets.
Oh,
yeah. So it's rough. Speaking about politically motivated ladies, Anne Frank, Anne Frank.
Oh yeah.
She was a believer. They think they know who betrayed her now. Like, I don't know if you are familiar with the Anne Frank's tale.
I mean,
but
she hid.
Her
She
and
had
her
a diary.
hid up in the fucking secret room in this house, and it was originally thought that one of the ladies that was helping them out just, I don't know, either needed fucking money or something. I don't know. Like, for whatever reason, turned them in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then they got taken to the concentration camp, and she died, but her dad lived, and he kept her journals, and then released them, as the book, right? So they think they know. They use some modern investigative, techniques to figure out who the fuck did it. And so, what the fuck is this guy's name? I had it just a second ago. Oh my god. Cool. Well, I can't find the name now, but guess you'll never fucking know. It's fucked up.
They're supposed to be doing like a Netflix show about Anne Frank. I don't know if it's supposed to be a documentary or if it's like a docu-series, but there's supposed to be a show coming out about Anne Frank on Netflix pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'd be cool. 60 Minutes just did Arnold Vanderberg. Don't know who he is, but apparently it's kind of laid out in this 60 Minutes thing. Because that's all the links that I keep clicking are like, watch the 60 Minutes, man. I'm like, I don't want to, dude. Fucking calm down. Shit. So yeah. I mean, it doesn't really change much, but it's nice to have closure, I guess. Yeah. Did you ever read that book or no?
The Diary of Anne Frank?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. I mean, it was weird because it's like, it's just a diary, right? Because it's like a girl, but like, I don't know. The context of it is more important than the actual material that she's putting out, because it's not like she's saying super deep things all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple like things that she's like talking about in there that are, kind of insightful as to what's going on there. But really, it's more like this is what we're doing. This is kind of what I've been putting up with, and this, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't ever like her outlook on on life and a lot of, but it was like I don't know, like a sneak peek into what they were kind of dealing with. But I read it in high school. My mom had a copy of it. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll fucking read it. So, yeah. Anne Frank. There you go.
Anne Frank.
So, this fucking, I saw a meme about this the other day, and I was like, holy shit, is this true? So I looked up the story. So there's a picture of this guy's garage, and it's just overgrown with like weeds and shit. And he got fucking not arrested, but he got cited for it, right?
Okay.
Turns out he's a 72-year-old cancer patient. And and the judge was like, the neighbors should not have to look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself. So, you know, she seems cool. She said if I could give you jail time on this, I totally would. Well, she didn't say totally, but I feel like she wanted to. This fucking poor guy, he's 72. He's got cancer. And he's going through chemo.
Yeah.
And she's like, clean your fucking lawn up, you piece of shit. Like, what the fuck, man? There's gotta be higher priority things that you could worry about, you know? Even if she was like, hey, man, like, I understand that you're, like, dealing with a lot of shit. Is there anybody that you could have look after this for you? Even then, it's still kind of fucked up. Because it's like, he's got way more important shit to worry about than his goddamn weeds.
Yeah.
And the neighbors should be like, yeah, we don't actually care because, you know, whatever his name is, he's a good guy and kind of dying right now. So I guess we'll just not worry about weeds. And, you know,
Look,
people are so
when you
fucking
own a
weird.
home, you're part of an HOA, there's stuff you got to follow, you know? Cut your grass.
Yeah.
Stop being
Yeah.
weak and cut your grass, okay? Chemotherapy is not an excuse to not take care of your lawn.
I don't know if you know this, but not every time you buy a house, you're in an HOA.
It's fucking
You're
it's a
only-
lot. It's like 90% of the time.
I don't think so.
I feel, dude,
Maybe.
I feel like it's more than you think it would be. Like,
Well, I mean, I know people who have houses and none of them are in an HOA unless they're in like a big city in a specific neighborhood.
look, in Nebraska's probably the exception to the rule because there's more cornfields than people.
Yeah, we got 16 people that own houses, and none of them are in an
There
HOA
you go.
because they all live in different cities.
Well, there you go.
Fucking bitch. Yeah, so that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. So anyway, what you want from me? I mean, oh, here we go. Okay, so you know what old Zuckeroni's trying to do with his metaverse and shit, right?
The whole like 3D thing,
Well, everything. Like,
Oculus
he
shit?
just wants to make everything interconnected and all this shit. Well, the VR division is already under investigation by the Federal Trade Commission. So so that's pretty exciting. Obviously they're not, like, Meta isn't giving any conversation about it, but I think, god damn it, dude, I fucking hate looking at news stories anymore because all of the time it refreshes and throws ads in my face.
Yeah.
And I close the ad and it's like, guess what? You're in a new article, bitch. I'm like, damn it. Basically, okay, so for antitrust laws, basically monopoly shit,
Yeah.
right?
It's pronounced monopoly.
Okay. All right, Megamind, calm down. So the lawsuit aims to force Meta to sell off its subsidiaries, Instagram and WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Because they fucking own everything. I don't know if you know that, but they do. So, there you go.
I hate WhatsApp.
I've never used it, but I know all the people that I know that sell drugs use it, so. What's distinctly different about it than
It's not
like what?
It's not.
Like it's just like a messenger, right?
Yeah, it's like a messenger, and then like the group. There's like the limit. There's like no limit for group chats.
Ugh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, so like I'm in an office with 20 something people, and we're all in the same fucking group chat. It's real annoying
Yeah, I would not.
because it's supposed
Like
to
to be
be.
part of
It's
that.
supposed to be like where you put shit out about work. But when
Yeah.
you do that, and then you're in the Navy,
Yeah.
everyone has their own smart ass comment.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then sometimes it just spirals out of control and your phone goes off constantly. I hate
Yeah,
group messages. I hate group messages. They're the worst.
just in general,
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude.
I'm only in 2 or 3, and they're both 3 people ones, so which is fine with me. Like I can manage that because a lot of the times it's like people I would want to have like the same conversation with anyway,
Mhm.
and that keeps it kind of nice where we can all kind of like focus on the same shit. But like I've been in other ones where it's like 8 or 9 people,
Yeah.
and I'm like, can we just fucking not? and then you're in it with people who think they're fucking hilarious, and so all they do is like spam message.
Yep.
Like they just keep sending stupid shit over and over and over and over and over, and I'm like, I will burn your house down if you do not stop. Like, no patience for you right now. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, you would think that you guys would be using something a little more efficient to where it'd be like message sent, and then people can only like just tell them that they've read it, but it only goes to the person that sent it and not fucking everybody. But it's not how things work.
Mm-mm.
Figure it out, Zuckerberg. Bitch.
Is that all you...
I feel like I was going to say something else and I forgot.
All right. Do you pay for...
Yep.
I got some stuff. Do you pay for
Oh,
Do you
okay.
pay for Netflix?
Yep.
Well, I hope you
Well,
like paying more money.
yeah, I saw it's going up.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
It says the company's standard plan will raise to $15.50 per month from $14, while the 4K plan will rise to $20 a month from $18. The basic plan, which doesn't include HD, is also rising to $10 per month from $9. I don't know why I care about...
Hold on, there's non-HD Netflix?
I guess.
Ugh.
Like super...
Can you...
I know. Get away from me, you pores.
Yeah, how do you... Well, not only that, but how do you live with yourself? Like, why do you hate your eyes so much? Like, I don't have 4K Netflix, but every now and then I'll watch a YouTube video, and it's, max fucking definition is 480 or something, and I'm like...
Yeah.
I don't know how we used to do this all the time. Like, I don't get it.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's their basic plan. Like, it's just one screen too. So like their basic plan, which is it's raising to $10 a month, is just one screen.
Yeah.
So like if you try to share your password, which I guess
It'll log you
it'll
out,
log
or
the
log them
it'll
in.
log the other person out when you log in. Yeah.
Mm,
But yeah, and it
Yeah.
looks like they've. So for the longest time, it felt like I remember the good old days. It used to be super cheap. But it's steadily rose since October of 15. Pretty much every 2 years, the plans go up. So,
yeah.
in 10 years, it'll be 50. It'll be like $30 fucking dollars
Yeah.
for the good Netflix.
Good. Got that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the mid-range one where I can have like 3 or 4 devices, something like that,
Yeah.
and that's it. But yeah. Yeah, that's I feel like I hear about it going up so often. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking pay attention to this shit at all. But I feel like it happens once a year now.
Honestly, dude, I think it's their like it's got to be a part of their like just overall business model. It's like we
Yeah.
want to charge this much, but
Yeah.
if we just raise it $1 a year, no one is gonna say
Nobody's
anything.
gonna complain. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and fucking everybody likes to boycott stupid shit that nobody cares about, but then they won't boycott companies that they definitely could if they wanted
Yeah.
to. You know how easy it would be if just everybody everybody that currently has a Netflix subscription just fucking unsubscribed.
Yeah.
I want to know how long they'd be able to stay afloat with like how much licensing they pay for, and now they're cranking out movies and TV shows like nobody's business. Like, I don't know how much capital they have, but they're hemorrhaging. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. Martin Shkreli, you remember him?
Yeah.
He's the guy who hiked up fucking, was it insulin or what was it? Oh, it was the EpiPen shit, epinephrine. He fucking hiked it like 6,000% or something, just to an insane for no reason
Yeah.
at
Just
all.
because he could.
Yeah, because he's a fuckhead, and then he got arrested and thrown in jail for being a piece of shit. Well, he is now being forced to pay back all the money from his lawsuit, because before he just, oh, my company's bankrupt, sorry, ha 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 ha, fucking typical rich asshole way out. Well, they're like, we don't care, you're paying it back, here's your bill. And also they're banning him from ever having a job even remotely connected to pharmaceuticals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he can't ever be like, he can't even like be a pharmacy tech. Like, they're like, no, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Which is good, because he's a piece of shit. And then they should fucking chop one of his legs off. But not like all the way, like a typical thing, like mid shin. Like, just to be weird. Like, that's what you get, bitch.
Where were you in September of 2007?
School.
School? All right.
Yeah, middle school. 7, I would have been in 8th grade.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
on that day, September 25th, night of 2007, that's when Halo 3 first came out.
Oh. R.I.P.
Yep.
Yep.
As of this past Thursday, they have finally taken down Halo 3 servers. So, from
Rip him.
2007 to 2022.
It's a hell of a run.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so what's crazy is, like, I don't understand why they made such a big deal about it, because you can still play Halo 3 through the Master Chief Collection, but everyone, a lot of people,
The original servers.
Yeah,
you can't play on.
the just Halo 3 servers.
It's all these goddamn poors can't afford to buy the new one.
Yeah.
God.
Because that's what it is. It's the servers for the 360 is what it is.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised that there was any servers for the 360 alive at all, because they stopped producing 360s like 10 years ago. So, like,
Yeah.
well, no, it's been less than that, but still,
No, it's been
5, 10.
It's been 10 years.
10's
Because-
well, since the
Because the Xbox
One
One came out 6 years ago now.
yeah, but they would have still been producing
The 360s? I don't think they'd still be making them. They stopped making the old console. They stopped producing the old console when the new console comes out, I'm pretty sure.
Let's Google it.
Google it.
Producing Xbox 360s. Discontinued April 20th, 2016.
They were still making
Yeah.
360s in 2016?
From 2005 to 2016.
Wow, dude.
Granted, they were like doing the fucking 360 Elites or whatever the fuck they were, the black ones
Still,
that were all
though.
like slimmed up.
Because
Yeah.
the fucking Xbox One was out 6 years ago. So the same. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 6
Yeah,
years ago,
like right around the
2016.
same time,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you were like 10 years sounds good. I'm like, why would they stop producing it fucking 6 years before or 4 years before the new one came
Yeah,
out?
you're right. I hate you.
Yeah. Yeah, because then they had the 360 like S and the that's the 1S.
Yeah,
right?
the Xbox One did that. With 360, it was just like they released one with like
the Slim and then the Elite.
yeah,
the
it was
black
the
one.
Elite. Yeah, the Xbox 360 Elite. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
And then they got the one that kind of looks like the Xbox One. Like it wasn't like dented in. It was just flat, but it's black and gloss and flat black on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know what the fuck that one is, but yeah. So hell of a run for A, those consoles, B, the servers on Halo 3. Like, Halo 3 was probably the most fun to play with people online, but I still think Halo 2 was probably the most fun to play with just your buddies. You know?
Yeah.
Like, split screen, fucking around. Good times. Dude, so when my buddy Jesse, who he was on the show, he's the one that trained dogs, when he had Halo 2, like, they still had it to where you could have Xbox Live on one account, and then you could have a guest come and play with you split screen, right?
Yeah.
So, but you could make up your own name. You didn't have to have a gamer tag or nothing. And so I would make the most ridiculous names. And this is, Halo 2, so they, like, in the corner, it would say so-and-so, beat down or splattered if you ran them over, or, any of those things. Like, it would say what they did to you.
Yeah.
Or if they just killed you, it was just kill. But, like, if it was special. And so I would make them so ridiculous, but I would make them so it sounded funny when you could see that little caption.
Yeah.
So one I had was a Girl Scout. And so it's like a Girl Scout beat down. Or you just ran over a Girl Scout. So much fun. So I just make crazy names like that, and we would laugh about that more than fucking anything, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just having ridiculous names. Good
Hell
times.
yeah. And now it's time for the most popular segment of the show, Billboard 200 Top 10. This week at number 1 is the Encanto soundtrack, that new Disney movie. Down from 1 to 2 is 30 by Adele. Up from 5 to 3.
Oh boy.
Dangerous to Double album, Morgan Wallen. Going strong at 4, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Down from 3 to 5, Red, Taylor's version, Taylor Swift. Up from 11 to 6, Certified Lover Boy, Drake.
It's because all those Christmas albums are dropping.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Up from 15 to 7, Planet Her, Doja Cat.
Goddamn. Okay.
Up from 13 to 8, The Highlights by The Weeknd, which I didn't even know he had a new album.
Isn't that not the same one?
I don't know. I stopped listening to The Weeknd a long time ago.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Last year?
No, I mean, like, there's that one song that everyone played everywhere, but it was on the radio. It's not like I, searched it out. And then up from 12 to 9, Fighting Demons by Juice WRLD, this is supposed to be his new album.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how people die and keep releasing music.
Yeah.
And then
it's like when we die, how we're just gonna keep releasing podcast episodes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Tupac of podcasts.
There we go. That should be our tagline. West of nowhere, the Tupac of podcasts.
They'll be like, what does that even mean? I have no idea. Click on it anyway.
And then up from 20 to 10, Hall of Fame, Polo G.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny to see how it shifted so much with all those goddamn Christmas songs or albums dropping out of there.
But it took until this.
Yeah, I know. Second week of fucking January to get the fuck out of there. Like, what the fuck?
Christmas isn't over. Yeah, third week. Almost.
Yeah, technically, just because of goddamn the 3rd was on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah. God damn it. But yeah. That's wild. Oh, her boy fucking jumping into 3rd place, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do it for Dale.
Do it for Dale.
Yep. It's probably because I listened to one of his songs the other day.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. They're like, fuck. All right, gotta move him up.
All right. If you love listening to us, which if you're listening to it to this part, then you do.
Yeah, if you made it this far, you either have a lot of issues or you love us.
Or you fell asleep with it on. Whatever. But if you want to support us, you can always head over to Linktr.ee/wokpod. It has our Patreon links, our YouTube, Spotify, all our links are there. If you don't want to
It's in the
give,
description.
if you don't want to give us money, you can leave us reviews. We prefer reviews, honestly, at this point. You don't really need to give us money. But yeah, leave us reviews on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. You can leave comments and likes and like and subscribe to us on YouTube. That helps as well. Yeah, just help us. Help us help you.
Help us. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What else?
That's it.
We got our friends. No new friends.
Oh yeah,
Kicking it with the
There-
Kellys, Remedy
there you go.
Room, and Dutch in Denver's back.
Dutch in
you said?
Denver is back. So check him out.
back and hotter than ever.
Hotter than
I don't know
ever.
what he looks like, but he's got to be hot. His name's
His
Dutch.
name's exactly.
Pretty sure that
Yeah.
got to be a rule.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it, right?
That's it.
I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.